video is sponsored by Cake Wallet, the easiest open source wallet to store Bitcoin, Monero, and Litecoin securely on mobile and desktop devices. When buying, selling, and exchanging crypto or trading for gift cards, Cake Wallet ensures privacy and security, giving you the keys to your coins. Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Wednesday. We're officially midweek. Yeah, I know. Midweek. We'd love to see it. Good morning, everybody. We're getting after it today, and I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. Yeah. All right, guys, we're getting after it. I'm so excited to get after the news with you. We have a ton to share, actually. And if you're ready for that Zest, the news, the education, make sure you smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends so more people know what's going on here. I want to say good morning to you, but please say good morning to me and check out our two amazing sponsors of the show, Cake Wallet and Market Cipher. Use code ZESTE for 15% off. Oopsie, 15% off. Yeah. I'm so excited. Let's talk to everybody in the chat. Do I see Bitcoin hitting $1 million in the future? I believe I could see that. I think it's programmed. I think it's in the stars, my friends. I think it's in the stars. But again, that's my personal opinion. Never financial advice. You know all the vibes. Michael Lord, good morning to you. Good morning, everybody. I wanted to let you guys know that there are new emojis. I refreshed the Cardano emoji, so that is now blue, so you guys can see it. Let me know if you like that one, if it's clear enough, or if I should change it again. And then we also have our golden emoji and Solana as requested by the community. And again, the more membershipery we have, the more emojis we get to add. And so if you guys are enjoying our new emojis, XRP, Cardano, Solana, and Golden, then please make sure you throw those in the chat right now. Let me see them. Let me see them. Let me know if you like them. We have Mike Volmer. We got Brian. We got Kai, Balaki. Nice to see you guys. All set. Alexandra G, my G. Good morning. Good morning. Who else we have? We have Chipper, Alex Kaiman is in the chat, Black Hat, nice to see ya. We have Squeaks, good morning, Squeakies. We got Aquarian, good morning, Ben Spada, Lasers, Poman, Joe Harvey, Rob C. We have, hold on, lost my spot. Yukio's over there on X, good morning. Mark Smithson is chilling, John Legend with all his emojis. Joe Harvey says, I like blue. Well, you're in luck. We got some blue dress on today. We love the blue dress. It's one of my favorites, to be honest. We have Shashimi over there on X with Justin Bryan. Good afternoon to you, Shashimi. And Brian, hello to you. We have Multisig said, oh, show me your friends. I'll show you your future. Well, all my friends are in the chat right now. Right, Galaxy 9 and Bobby F, KM, Star Dad, good morning. Randy A is in chat. Nice to see you, my friend. We got Johnny Paycheck. Bow. Hi, Bow. We have Ben Spot is chilling. Glenn Crabman, good morning. Said so many stop losses. Yeah, a lot of people are getting wiped right now. Within 60 minutes yesterday, there was $205 million liquidated from the crypto market. That's because people were being degenerates. You gotta be able to have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. Right, Andy S., good morning. Good morning. Cheers to you, Robert K., and I see you over there in the chat. All right, let's get it, guys. Drunk Pirate, nice to see you. Firstly, Lord Michael McDade, nice to see you too. And if I didn't say hello to you, yell at me. And also, if you're new to the show, let me know. I want to just say to all my friends in California right now, I hope you're doing okay, and I hope you're safe. I know there's a lot of fires over there right now from what I've seen on social media. This happens way too often, and I'm very sorry. So just prayers in the chat for all the people in California that may have lost their homes, because that is absolutely devastating. And everybody that is having all these snowstorms, please stay warm, stay safe. Everyone dealing with the fires, stay warm and stay safe. So I just want to throw that out there. All the love and prayers to you guys. We have web developer Jones. Hello. He said, yell. Nice to see you. MATIC says I'm new to the show. Nice to see you. Waldo, nice to see you too. Double O, good morning. Huckleberry, good morning. All right, guys, we have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers. Pump it up. My moderators, please let everyone know to join that Discord, because the Discord is very important. Our members, if you are a member of the channel, you are being synced. Your role, if you join Discord, is synced. And so next week, we want to start doing after shows for members only. I do want to do one call on Monday after the show for everybody to join and let me know what you guys want to hear, what you guys want to see for the channel going into 2025. I have some ideas already, but wanted to kind of throw it out there. We also have a goal of 18,030 subs. Let's get 5 more and pump it up. I did post an educational video on Instagram, TikTok, X, YouTube Shorts on how to DCA, and I guess I could play that in a little bit or at the end of the show, because I think it's a nice little tip for people to know. Also, we have a new playlist for the channel called the Randi Roundup, and I hope you guys go check that out. I did post that video yesterday. It's under videos if you want to check it out too. So basically, we're going to keep posting daily videos. Well, my goal is to do a daily of all the latest news that you need to know in at least 5 minutes or less. Just to make it easy, simple, and for people that don't really have time to do the work, I'm going to do it for you, right, Jose? So please make sure you guys are checking that out. Again, become a member of the channel to support and get some more perks going into 2025. Shout out to Golden. He made it this morning. Golden, how do you feel about your emoji, friend? Everyone spam Golden emojis. Give Golden his love. Oh my gosh, and he rated 50 memberships. Shout out to Golden. Thank you for the membershipery. I hope YouTube gives them to us today. It seems like they're not. Oh, that really sucks. Oh, wait, they're going through. Yes! So pump it up. You got to pump it up. Let's get it. Shout out to Golden. He said, stop by before wheels up. Have a safe flight, my friend. Have a safe flight. Everyone, rain Golden emojis. Please press the allow gift button to get a free membership to the channel. Yes, authentic. Doing better. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's get after it, guys. We have new emojis. We have Golden. We have XRP, Cardano, and Solana. Make sure you use them, enjoy them. Make sure they're zestified for you. All right. All right. I love that. Thank you, Golden. Everyone rain those golden emojis. Give him love. Now, we do have today that is a little scary, and I'm not going to lie. I'm not scared. Why? Because this is a normal pullback. If you are worried about the dip, then maybe this isn't the asset for you. Why? Because you're looking at everything. This could be a buying opportunity depending on which coin token you're looking at. Now, looking at Bitcoin specifically, you could zoom out. The cup and handle we had played out perfectly. So you zoom out. The cup and handle has been in place since November of 2021 all the way to March was like kind of the tip of the cup. And then we had our handle going down all the way to September of last year, because now it's 2025. We retested that handle and boom, boom. Now we're going to go look at our regular chart for Bitcoin. $95,216 for Bitcoin this morning. Again, we are still in range. Still in range. What is the range between 90K and 98? Look at that. Bounce, bounce, bounce. We had a nice breakout, hit a new high. We came back down to around 90. Hit around 102K. Again, pulling back. And if we pull back to 90K, again, we're still in range. If we fall even lower to 75, 76K, I'm going to say that's fine as well. It makes sense. Though, your ideal scenario is just holding 90K and hitting a new high yet again. Do I think we're going to see below 90K at some point? I think anything is possible, but I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know for sure. I think it definitely is possible to have a pullback down to that 75, 76K. That's where we had some slight selling pressure in this little few days period in the early days of November. I think it's definitely possible. but you don't know for sure. So keep calm, hodl on. This is why you always have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. You stick to it. If you have a price that you're going to sell, take profit, do it. If you have a price that you want to go and buy, if it hits it, you buy it. Do whatever you need to do. Right, Scotty? Hello, Paul Kelly. Nice to see you. Much love to you too. Authentic, thank you. Mr. Garrison says 75K laugh emoji. Listen, this is just a level on the chart that I see. Is it going to happen? I have no freaking clue. I have no clue. Some people like Josh are saying the top is in. Who knows? Who knows? I don't believe 108K is the top for this cycle. I definitely do not think it is. Could it be a local top? I don't know. We're going to see Donald Trump get inaugurated on January 20th. And within the first 100 days of his inauguration, rumor has it, there will be a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the United States. Apparently, there are over a dozen states that are preparing to have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So it's going to have to melt up to the federal level at some point, whether they want it or not. Now, we do have a fresh red dot printing on market Cipher, pulling down this momentum, and the VWAP is strongly, confidently going below that zero line now. So that makes sense as to why we're having this pullback here. The RSI is also bearish. We went below that neutral. I think this is great. Let's relieve selling pressure. The last time we saw the RSI this low was the beginning of the month. But also, you could see that the last time previous to end of December going into January, it was around October where we saw these levels. And mid-October, if you're looking at that, mid-October over here is where we were at 63K Bitcoin. Since the 60K range. Again, this is great because it goes back to show that, okay, if we're at 95K and at these same type of levels that we were seeing at 63K Bitcoin, if we relieve selling pressure and maybe pull back to 90 or a little bit lower, I think that could help us create support at around 90K and maybe go make fresh highs. That would be beautiful to me. That would be beautiful to me. We're going to see what happens, though. Please smash the likes. Share it out. Let's get it. We do have... We have a lot of Bitcoin-focused news, so I'm not going to go into Bitcoin-focused news yet. We're going to talk about Ethereum. $3,373 ETH, down 0.2%. We want to hold support at 3260. And if we don't, we're going to look at the level of 3,070, 3,060 just about. And if we fall below that, the 200-day SMA is right there at $2,985. We fall below $3,000 ETH. Oh, boy. Golden, have a good flight. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Now, listen, friends, Bitcoin and crypto is inevitable, so this pullback, I believe, is a good thing. Again, relieving selling pressure. Your bullish case scenario is that golden zone of 3960. Looking at this... Oopsie, where did we go? Beep. Looking at this red dot being printed yesterday on Market Cipher, it's still pulling down our momentum. The VWAP is confidently below that zero line at the moment, and the money flow is taking a dip as well. The RSI pulled back, and it is now bearish. I think that's a good thing. If anything, send it to oversold, see what that looks like, relieve the selling pressure, and let us have that moment to buy a dip if that's your plan, and move back on up. And maybe hit $4,000 ETH. I want $4,000 ETH back. If you're bullish on Ethereum, put those Ethereum emojis out there in the chat. Memory Man said, come down to 80 already. I would love to see 80K Bitcoin for the sake of people buying because people thought it was too late at 100K. Litecoin at $102. We want to hold $100 Litecoin. We saw a low of around $100 even. I'm going to get the exact low for you for Litecoin. Hold up. The exact low for Litecoin was $100.51. So she's barely holding on here to $100. Your bearish case scenario there is 97. Your bullish again is passing 103, going to 112. We're up 0.2%. So Litecoin's starting to kick it into the green. Maybe, and we see Ethereum starting to do that as well. And if we start to see Litecoin go into the green, typically Bitcoin follows that. But again, it's just a pattern that sometimes happens, not all the time. Your red dot has been printed yesterday on Litecoin, pulling it down with that momentum, and the VWAP taking a hit as well, confidently below that zero line. But despite this hit that we're seeing here on the market Cipher, we're still doing quite well with holding $100 Litecoin. Money flow taking a little dip, and the RSI is bearish, a little flat right now. I view this as a good thing. Again, relieve the selling pressure. I think this is good. Yeah, especially Golden Wolf. Like, if you're paper trading right now and you're not really playing with real money, this is a good time to test your skills. But also, if you're trading with real money, you got to watch out. Like I said, within 60 minutes yesterday, there was $205 million liquidated from the crypto market. And that was because Bitcoin had that big pullback. So you got to be careful, especially if you're using leverage. Some people do not have business using leverage, but they do anyway because they're trying to gamble. You got to stick to your guns, which is why I even put out this video about dollar cost averaging. And maybe when we have 100 likes, I can play it. Maybe I can play it. We have 67 likes right now. Let's keep smashing these likes. Let's get 100 likes and 100 live viewers, my friends. So pump it up. You got to pump it up. Johnny said, and everyone thought there was going to be a rally this week. This is the thing. People get testy. They're like, oh my gosh, I know the market now. Nobody knows if it is going to happen, if it's going to rally, if it's going to dump. No one knows. And when you think it's going to go one way, it typically goes another. That's always what happens when everyone gets hyper bullish. That's when we have a pullback. When everyone gets super bearish, that's when Bitcoin pumps. It's just the way it works. That's why you have to have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. I preach it, I preach it, I preach it. Now, more Bitcoin news. We do have Thailand. They're going to pilot crypto payments in Phuket. And I think this is great because as we have all this bearish sentiment in the market, you shouldn't be too bearish because adoption still spreads. Take a look at this. Thailand plans to trial crypto payments in Phuket, one of its most popular tourist destinations, as part of a pilot program offering foreign visitors an alternative payment option. Deputy Prime Minister and Finance Minister Pachai reportedly announced a new initiative on January 8th at a seminar organized by the Marketing Association of Thailand, according to Nation Thailand. He said the pilot would be conducted within existing legal frameworks with no amendments to the current laws required to implement the trial. The program, aimed at integrating digital currency into everyday transactions, will allow tourists to register Bitcoin through a Thai exchange and verify their identities before making purchases. According to them, the initiative will operate within their existing legal framework and will not feature anything that is illegal. The Deputy Prime Minister said that the program aims to make digital transactions more accessible in, quote, tourism-focused cities, and to remain competitive to avoid missing out on any business opportunities. People that are touring there will need to verify their identities before using crypto to pay for goods and services. A clearinghouse is going to convert that Bitcoin into their bot currency. Smart. The Prime Minister of Thailand also started telling people back in December that they need to start exploring cryptocurrencies, though they do maybe want to look into those CBDCs, which we know we're not a fan of. We do not like CBDCs at all. Though he highlighted, the Prime Minister, potential challenges posed by Donnie T, including possible trade tariffs and his suggestion of using Bitcoin to pay off the debt. I do think that, of course, using Bitcoin to pay off the debt is very smart of Donnie T and the incoming administration. And it goes to show how far Bitcoin can really go and how valuable it is to a country like the United States, that is one of the most powerful countries in the world. I think it's very smart of Thailand to do this and go ahead and say, we're going to do some crypto payments out here to make sure that we're not missing out on business opportunities. Smart. El Salvador's tourism went up a ton just because they said they were having Bitcoin as legal tender and people wanted to pay with Bitcoin at spots. People love El Salvador for that. Don't forget about Bitcoin Beach. Hope to go there soon. Shout out to Kevin. Kevin, I missed you, friend. Kevin, I missed you, friend. We're getting after it, my friends. We're almost like 100 live viewers. Keep smashing these likes and share it out. No G, good morning to you. Doge emojis for no G in the chat. On top of that, more countries and nation states, central banks, are looking to buy Bitcoin, or maybe they're expected to buy Bitcoin in 2025, and this is according to Fidelity. Fidelity's been mining Bitcoin, I believe, since 2014, so over 10 years. Fidelity's been in this game for a hot minute, offering different types of crypto products as well. They were some of the first to do that. Right, Kevin? Shout out to you. Fidelity says this year is expected to be a game changer in terms of acceptance and adoption of Bitcoin, according to their research report. Analyst Matt Hogan says we anticipate more nation states, central banks, sovereign wealth funds, and government treasuries will look to establish strategic positions in Bitcoin. Given macro headwinds and such rising inflation, currency debasement, and surging fiscal deficits, not making an allocation to Bitcoin could be more risky than making one, according to his report. And it even goes back to Senator Cynthia Lummis. We love her. That proposed the Bitcoin Act of 2024. If the bill is enacted, Fidelity says the political and financial game theory at play will force other nations to follow suit. It's going to be a domino effect. It's going to have FOMO kick in on a nation-state level. Russia was already saying they would be interested. A ton of other countries were saying, hey man, maybe we should be looking at a strategic Bitcoin reserve. They don't even have to be a freedom-focused country. They just care about what? Money. And the money is going into Bitcoin. The world wealth will end up flying into Bitcoin. Currently, the largest government holders of Bitcoin are the U.S. Hold on. China, the UK, Ukraine, Bhutan, and El Salvador. That El Salvador buys 1 Bitcoin a day at least. Nicholas Perez was given a membership. Oh, I guess that was a delayed gift right there. Nice. Shout out to everybody in the chat. It's nice to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome. Another national bank governor is weighing Bitcoin for future reserve strategies, and that is the Czech National Bank. I did cover this in the Randi Roundup yesterday. Again, if you haven't yet, please check out the Randi Roundup. Maybe my mods could keep this link and copy and paste it at the end of the show as well if possible. No problem if you can't. I got it. But we do have the Randi Roundup that I covered a few different topics there yesterday in a short, easy, quick manner. But the Czech Republic may be having some Bitcoin reserves in the near future. The governor of their national bank recently considered Bitcoin as a potential diversification strategy for their foreign exchange reserves, highlighting growth and growing government interest in cryptocurrency as a savings technology. In an interview with CNN Prime News, the governor of the national bank said he was considering acquiring, quote, a few Bitcoin for diversification, which would count as a significant investment for the bank. Though when asked about the potential acquisition, an advisor to the board confirmed that the bank is not currently planning an investment, but still that governor remains open to considering Bitcoin diversification in the future. Again, would be a very smart move, and maybe they're just hinting for something bigger in the future. Smart move. Smart move. Smart move. Shout out to Nicholas Perez. He's now in the chat. Shout out to you, my friend. And if you guys are bullish on our emojis, then use one. Maybe a little noodle emoji. Because I was so happy and almost lost my noodles when I saw Exodus, a crypto wallet, which I'm a fan of, and I'm a fan of their team. JP Richardson, the CEO, has been on the Randi Hipper show. Again, you go and look at our channel, playlist, podcast tab, or the homepage. you hit the Randi Hipper show, and you'll see I've interviewed him in the past as well, along with amazing other A-list celebs in crypto. Eleanor Tarrant posted this picture this morning. The first crypto wallet to list on a major U.S. exchange, Exodus, rang the opening bell at the New York Stock Exchange this morning. So again, shout out to Exodus for making all of these moves. I'm happy and proud of them. This is a little video of them ringing the bell. Woohoo! Ring-a-ling-a-lingle. Shout out to Exodus. This was a huge win for the crypto industry yet again. Yet again. Huge win for them. Huge win. It also seems like maybe XRP is going to continue winning as well. Listen, guys. First, going back to Exodus, because I'm very excited about them. Their ticker is EXOD, by the way. They've had a lot of trouble getting their listing on the stock exchange because of
hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
So make sure you check out Exodus. You can download it, check out their wallet. But good people, good team. Always a fan of helping other people in the space. And so they've had a lot of problems leading up to this, but self-custody is something that's a priority. So seeing someone like Exodus hit the stock exchange, again, spreading that message of self-custody, I think is very important. And if you haven't yet, you have to take your crypto and make sure it's yours. Your crypto, you do not own it unless it is in your own wallet. Your wallet is what makes you your own bank. Make sure that's done, because an exchange is not a bank. Even the bank isn't the safest spot for your money nowadays when it could fail at any moment. When it's somewhere where you put your money in and it's an IOU, essentially, put your money in the bank, is it really there? And once you put your money in the bank, who knows where they put it, what they do with it, so on and so forth. Now, like I said, Exodus has had their problems with Gary Gensler and all these people trying to prevent them from going public, which they already had their one time where they were about to go public, then they had to pull back their plans, and now they finally made it. Who else has had a significant amount of trouble with the SEC in the past for essentially almost no reason? That is Ripple, XRP. Seems like they're prevailing nowadays, because an XRP ETF could soon be a reality, according to the Ripple president. And he says this as RLUSD is gaining traction, and RLUSD is their stablecoin, which has now started collaborating with Chainlink. I covered that again on the Randi Roundup, as well as the Daily Zest yesterday. An XRP ETF could soon become a reality as favorable U.S. crypto regulations bear well for local businesses, according to Ripple president Monica Long. She said this in a Bloomberg interview. I think we will see one very soon. I think that we will see more crypto spot ETFs this year coming out of the U.S., and I think XRP is likely to be in line after Bitcoin and ETH. Mind you, HBAR, Solana, and Litecoin are also in the running. She says, we think especially with the administration change, the approvals of those filings will accelerate. She added that Ripple's new RLUSD stablecoin will be available on more exchanges, quote, imminently, and expects it to become a major part of the firm's payments and money business. RLUSD was rolled out on ETH and XRPL in December, has a $72 million market cap as of today. It adopted again Chainlink services on Tuesday to boost utility across DeFi protocols, as reported. Now, we do know Bitwise filed an S1 to the SEC. Canary Capital, Wisdom Tree, and 21 Shares separately filed for their own offering of XRP ETFs. but there's a decision that needs to be made, and I doubt Gary Gensler will make one before he leaves on January 19th, or actually January 20th, which is 12 days away.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Should Gary Gensler approve the XRP ETF? Put an XRP emoji if you think so, or a 1, or put a 2 or a no emoji if you think Gary's not going to do it. Gary needs to go. He should have approved all of these ETFs, XRP, Solana, HBAR, Litecoin. That should have been done. Yet he's sitting there waiting and he's playing games. What has Gary Gensler done for the last few months since he got called out? What has he been doing since he announced his resignation? I'll digress. Gary Gensler.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Gary Gensler has been a disgrace to the SEC. I don't think he's going to do it. What Gary Gensler should do is make himself the star of the show for the next week and a half. I think Gary Gensler should come out and say, hey, approved, 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 approved. And then everyone will be like, you know what? Maybe Gary Gensler wasn't so bad after all. Just kidding. Gary Gensler is trying to obliterate the industry, but he could make himself a little bit more spicy in the last few weeks if he decides to go and approve all these ETFs. I think it would be a good decision on his part. Raise the morale. Maybe catch less heat once he leaves. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. I wonder if Gary Gensler is going to do it. I wonder if he's going to do it. But Gary Gensler has tried to destroy us all. Brad Garlinghouse seems like he's on top of the world right now. He won against the SEC. He paid about $100 million to make this all go away. He also met with someone quite interesting last night. He tweeted, "Great dinner with Donnie T and Stuart Alderoty." I think that's how do you pronounce his last name? Well, it's the guy, the chief legal officer at Ripple. There they are. Little Stuart. He's been working over 35 years of legal experience. Brad Garlinghouse, Donnie T. Let me see those XRP emojis if you're bullish on it. Because Brad Garlinghouse meeting up with Donnie T is a big deal. A big deal. I saw this picture last night, and I was downright shook. Alderoty. Is Alderoty? I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Stuart. But look at this. Look at this. Right, Brandon? Brad Garlinghouse, Donnie T, and Stuart from Ripple. Who would have thought this was going to happen over the past few years when they've getting absolutely slammed by Gary Gensler?
Fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Let me see those XRP Donnie T's in the chat. Let me see that. Freaking Gary must be shaking in his boots right now. We're going to look at XRP price right now, up 1.8%, hit a high today of $2.37. Your bullish scenario is 275. Again, that's your golden zone. You want to hold support at 275 to reach at least $3 in the all-time high of $3 and around 50 cents. Your bearish scenario right now is $1.82. Falling below that $2 would drive people insane. Red dot printed is still playing out. It seems as though the momentum is being pulled down, the VWAP, and the money flow is not increasing. We're also looking over here with the RSI that is almost bouncing off that neutral, staying slightly bullish. But a lot of selling pressure relieved there for XRP, yet still holding $2. It's a pretty good price point to hold $2. Very impressive, being that we were ranging between like 40 and 70 cents for what feels like years. So that was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Donnie T, Brad G, and Stuart A. Absolutely chilling. Look at that. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I do want to take some chart requests at the end of the show. I want to do some charts. So let me know how you feel about it. And if you guys want to do some charts with me. And then we'll do some chartery today. How many likes do we have, friends? How many likes? We have 107 likes. Guys, let's get that 125 today. Listen to Piano Maddie B.
Why don't you like and subscribe and share this video?
Coinbase. Speaking of Gary Gensler trying to destroy the crypto industry, he's come after every exchange out there. And that included Coinbase. Coinbase has been fighting back against the FDIC, trying to unravel the mystery of Operation Choke Point 2.0. Why? Why have all the banks shut out the crypto industry over the past few years? We're trying to figure that out. All these docs are starting to come out that apparently didn't exist, but now they do. Coinbase was granted significant advance in court clash with Gensler's SEC. And oh boy, Gary Gensler is getting obliterated. Maybe, again, what goes around really does come around. Shout out to Maureen. Shout out to everyone in the chat. MetaMask, Omar, Meninja, Crypto Allah. Coinbase has been given an unusual chance to skip ahead in a U.S. federal court dispute with the SEC when a judge granted the company's request to chase a narrow appeal of the regulator's accusations about trading crypto securities. Again, there is no real definition as to what a crypto security is. There has never been one. There are no laws of the land. Gary, put Gary emojis in the chat right now. We need Gary emojis in the chat. If the U.S. Digital Assets Exchange could get a U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit to take its appeal and agreed that the SEC was wrong about its accusations that Coinbase improperly handled the trading of unregistered securities, such a decision would echo throughout the wider crypto industry. And if they really admit that there were no laws of the land and crypto securities are not really crypto securities because there is no real definition, whether it's the crypto itself or the underlying asset, whatever they try to come up with, then are they going to give back money to all the companies and the employees that lost their jobs? Binance US had to fire a huge portion of their workforce because they had to pay for their legal fees. And they couldn't afford to keep these people. These were families that could not get fed. People that lost their jobs. And you know what? Gary Gensler didn't give I was going to say a bad word. He didn't care about them. He wasn't like, oh, with all the fees and taxes that we're using on this stupid case that shouldn't even exist, taxpayer dollars going absolutely nowhere. Thank you, Doge, for coming in. Let's get it. Let me pay back all these employees. Let me give them their yearly salary so they have time to find another job. Hello? Judge Catherine Polk of the U.S. District Court for the Southern District of New York decided on Tuesday to approve a request from Coinbase to ask the higher court to consider one core question in the dispute in a process known as an interlocutory appeal. And while Coinbase is chasing that matter, the rest of the case will sit idle. She noted she doesn't appreciate the company's, quote, efforts to cast aspirations on the SEC's approach to digital assets, but she pointed out the clash in rulings from different federal courts on similar questions and decided that, quote, conflicting decisions on an important legal issue necessitate a Second Circuit's guidance. Hello? Duh. You would think after the 4 years that this man has been
Hucksters, fraudsters.
That they would finally be like, you know what? Maybe we should figure out if a digital asset or cryptocurrency is a security and if it's not, if an NFT is a security or if it's not, and why would it be a security? After Gary Gensler has named countless different coins and tokens as securities and never explained why. Never. So crypto projects had to go offshore. U.S. investors have missed out on millions of dollars of profits collectively because of exchanges not being able to list certain cryptocurrencies, or we're not able to stake, but ETFs could go and stake and earn a yield. It's absolute too many double standards. Too many double standards. Calm down. We gotta calm down out here.
Hucksters, fraudsters, scam artists, Ponzi schemes.
Yeah, seems like it is too much work for Gary. Goodbye, Gary. Goodbye. I can't wait till he gets out of here. Gary Gensler stepping down on January 20th. The FDIC chair is stepping down on January 19th. Another person stepping down as well. The US CFTC chair, Benham. He's making a departure, and it's now official. He's stepping down on Inauguration Day. Not surprising. With a formal departure announcement from the CFTC chair, Rostin Benham, January 20th is now the official last day of both heads of U.S. market regulators. He joins SEC Chair Gary Gensler on choosing the very last day of the administration of Joe Bye-Bye as their final day running their respective agencies. As Donnie T is again sworn in, his new admin will have fresh vacancies atop those commissions. He said in his statement, "We have welcomed new opportunities to modernize, build capabilities, and with the support of Congress, incorporate the innovations shaping our market." Now, he said under his tenure, he responsibly engaged new entrants to support innovation. He leaves on the cusp of what's likely a future ascension to take over the regulation of crypto markets, including the trading of Bitcoin. In most of the legislative efforts that sought to establish U.S. rules, the derivatives watchdog takes a lead role. His Republican replacement will likely steer that new assignment if Congress finally approves the bill. He got some credit from the crypto sector for being more reasonable than the SEC, but also it kind of, again, goes back to the thought I have of what's a crypto security, and that was never defined. So Gary Gensler never really had the legal reach to go and regulate the space. Now, is Bitcoin and other cryptos really a commodity either, or are you just trying to fit it into a box? And if you try to say certain things are a commodity and it falls under CFTC purview, then is it really going to be beneficial to the crypto community to have the CFTC watch over us? It doesn't really make sense to me either way. I think that Bitcoin and crypto is different. It cannot be slammed into a box of commodity, security, any of it. I don't think any of it really applies to crypto. It's a new industry. It's a new technology that people can't really define, I think, nowadays. And that's just my opinion. Guys, 4 more likes for 125. Pampy Pampies. A little odd to me. Hi, Michael, over there on TikTok. Shout out to you. Guys, I want some chart requests. Do we have any chart requests in the chat? We have 4 more subscribers until we hit our goal. Let's get after it. Now, I did have this video yesterday. I want to know your thoughts on it. And if you want to like and retweet it on X for the sake of educational endeavors, then you could do that as well. Take a look. Bitcoin fell below $100,000, and within the past 60 minutes, $205 million was liquidated from the cryptocurrency market. But what if I told you there was a way to avoid volatility? Here's a secret that people don't want you to know. This is called dollar cost averaging, otherwise known as DCA. This is when you buy Bitcoin daily, weekly, monthly, any set period of time of your choosing. This way you buy Bitcoin no matter whether the market's going up or down, and you're still accumulating. Traders often use this technique to gradually build a position as they use other trading techniques. Well, how do you do it? You can go on your cryptocurrency exchange, press buy, and set a duration. For example, you could buy $10 every week. Remember to take that Bitcoin and move it into your own wallet. Take self-custody. If this was helpful, smash a like, follow, and share. Bitcoin fell below 100. How do you guys feel about those types of videos? Let me know. Shout out to my Piper Academy, OC, Tradefly, Army Piper, Frat Mama is here for you. Thank you guys for coming. Potato song requests.
A potato
Flew around my room before you came. Also, guys, I'm going to remind you, please check out our beautiful Randi Roundup that we are working on right now. Please make sure you guys share it out. This is the latest one. I want to keep posting all of these daily updates for you guys. So that way, you guys that are busy can't really do the research every day. I do it for you. Love information. Yay. Okay, good. I'm happy you guys like that. I am happy you like it. Because I want to keep doing those. I want to keep doing all sorts of education. I want to keep doing all sorts of news updates and get after it with you guys. That's my goal. That's my goal. All right. Let's see some chart requests. M2, did you have one? He said check. Did I miss one from you? Did I miss one? Let's see. Loop ring. Let's see. Crypto loop ring. I don't know. I feel like I had a chart for this. Where is it? LRC tether. Wow, I thought I literally had a chart for this. Give me a second. I'm gonna get the freaking chart. Do a potato flew around my room. All right, I'm gonna give you some levels to watch for loop ring. All right. So loop ring, 18 cents. Down 1.82%. Can you guys see this? Let me see. Yes, okay. Currently at 18 cents, just below 19, 1.87% in the red. You want to hold support here at 18 cents, 0.1823. Again, below that is your 200-day SMA at 16 cents. If you reject that, you're looking at 11.5 cents. Your bullish scenario right now is 23 cents, almost 24. And then your more bullish scenario is 29 cents right now for loop ring. Bonk. Yeah, let's take a look. Oh, actually, let's look at Doge too before Bonk. Doge trying to hold that support. We see there's selling pressure here at this 34, about 34.5 cents. So take a look at that. Watch out for 34. What is this? 0.342 cents. That's what you're looking for. Your bearish scenario below that is 29 cents. Falling below that 30 might hurt the heart a little bit. Now, let me grab Bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk on. So Bonk right now is 29.10, down 5.64%. Your bearish scenario is falling below that 200-day SMA, which we've tested before and luckily closed above it. You're looking at 23.48. Your bullish scenario is 34.38. And we have a red dot printed. The money flow is red. Poor little Bonk. She needs a little bonk. Pick up that money flow. We all know Doge is king. We love Dogecoin on this channel. I love Dogecoin. Hi, Zero Dune. Welcome. Greg said this is Brian's favorite channel. Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I think Blocky's got some snow issues, too. We have 139 likes. Oh, yay!
Why don't you like and
Subscribe and share this video. Bitcoin falling below that 95K, hit a low of around 94.5. You're bearish. Again, we're still in range. Your bearish level to watch is 90K. Not bad. Still in range. Your range is 90 to 98K. This is bullish. Don't be upset. There was another thing. Benny Blue Eyes said, yo, I saw you visit a Bitcoin Ben's shop in Sarasota that's right down the road from my house. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's been a minute since I've been down to Sarasota. I hope to go back soon. Shout out to Ben. He's a good dude. And I've known Ben literally since I started in crypto. He was one of the first people that ever was like, I believe in you, bro. And he's helped me a lot over the years. So shout out to Bitcoin Ben. He's doing a lot of really good things with this crypto club. Very big fan of him and what he's doing to spread adoption. And he's working on some new projects. I don't know what he's announced publicly yet, but he's doing a lot of really big things and really good stuff. And I hope I'm able to talk about it soon. I should actually ask him permission. NM505 said, love your gym motivation pics on Instagram. Thank you. I do try hard for those gym pics because I do want to tell people, like, it's okay to go and work out. We need to go work out and hit the gym if you could. If you're physically able, go and hit the gym. It's good. It's good for your mental. It's good for your mental. We could go look at Tesla stock. Let's do a stock. Let's do Tesla. Tesla. So Tesla still dealing with some similar levels here as the last time we looked. $396 is what we're at. 0.54% in the green. We hit around $420 at one time. I saw it all over Twitter, but your all-time high, I believe, is 488. Yeah. Now you're bullish in area trying to get back to that 488, and your first stop is 432, where you want to hold support there. Your bearish level to watch is $362 Tesla. Tesla, banger. I bought $20 of Tesla the day I turned 18, and I still have it. That's on my Cash App. So, Michael C., more volume, please. Is it my sounds that need more volume or me that needs more volume? Let's see. I'm dead. Yeah, the gym is very good for you guys. You definitely should be looking at the gym. Get after it. But yeah, way too cold for Florida. Oh my gosh. Literally, it is freezing today. What is it right now? It's 51 degrees. I went out for coffee before to go get my little brew, and it was like 40 degrees. I cannot believe what, oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
I was talking to people, they were like, it's never been this cold in Florida in the past few years. I'm like, oh, of course. I moved down here. I get slammed with hurricanes, 2.5 because one was a tropical storm, 2.5 hurricanes, and I get cold. The cold. But you know what? It's better than New York, and I'm still sticking to it. I literally, like, I don't know if I ever live full-time in New York ever again. Ever. Like, I'll go visit if I have obligations. I fulfill obligations. But I could never picture myself living there again. Like, I could picture myself living in Florida or Texas. That's really like the two states that I really like fancy right now. But that's really about it for me. I don't think I could ever live in New York again. I just like it too much down here. I think it's so beautiful, and I think the people are so much nicer, and I feel a lot safer here. But Donnie T said he's going to make New York great again. You could only hope. I think it's a mess, and I think it might take more than 4 years to get it done. Kilda said, your mic doesn't sound like it's on. Well, it's not on for TikTok. So you have to go to YouTube and to get all the videos, visuals, the mic, all of that. Steve says, Utah is beautiful. I've actually been to Utah. I did a little speech at Utah Valley University a few years back. And I thought Utah was beautiful, but it was freezing. You know, even when I went to Utah and when I was in Vegas, I was like looking around and I just saw a mountain. And I was like, I can't believe there's mountains. Like, I'm not used to seeing mountainous land. You know what I mean? Between New York and down here, I don't see mountain. It's mostly like pretty flat. You got your high rises and all that stuff. But nah, man, no. Don't go living in Cali now. I have no plans. But the leadership out in Cali, nah. Bell Miner, the difference between Florida and New York, it'll be 70 in a couple days. See, that's the truth right there. Where we get a cold front here in Florida, but it's only for a little while and then it gets warm again. Like a few days ago, it was 70 degrees and I was blessed. I was like, this is why I live here. And I haven't regretted moving down here. Never regretted moving down here. You know, I'm very blessed to live down here. I love it so much. We had this whole movement on the channel, GTFO NYC, and I wasn't going to come down here and be like, oh, I regret that. Absolutely not. I make a decision, I'm sticking to it, and I'm getting after it down here, and I love it so much. No Global, nice to see ya. You thought this was about crypto? It is about crypto. I talked about crypto for the last hour, my friend. You can ski outside of Vegas, just an hour away. Ooh, that's nice. Texas is the best. Yeah, one day I think I want to live in Texas for a little while. I think I would like to experience Texas. Yeah, I think I could vibe with Texas. I would love to live there one day. You know, I've been briefly to Fort Worth, but I feel like that wasn't really a Texas experience. I hope to go to Texas soon and like check it out and see what goes on down there. But like the Houston, Dallas type areas, maybe San Antonio, see what goes down. But yeah, I definitely want to experience Texas, at least for a little bit of my life. But I can't live in the middle of nowhere. See, that's my thing. Like, that's why like when I moved down here, I was like, ooh, I cannot stay in the middle of nowhere. Like I can't be like 30 minutes away from a grocery store type thing. Like, no, that's crazy to me. Like miles and miles away. Like no. But I definitely, like, if there's like a little city, yeah. Like I could be like right outside the city or in the city, but I don't think I could live in the middle of nowhere. I'll say that right now. I think it might take me years to adjust to be living in the middle of nowhere. Oklahoma is okay. I mean, actually, I have friends that live in Oklahoma, and they love it. Also, my friend Clint Westwood, I forgot exactly where he lives, but he has, like, farmland. He's got what he calls the green screen with all the weeds and stuff, and he's chilling out there, and it looks beautiful. Like, I'll go visit. Could I ever live there? Probably not. I'd probably lose my mind out there. I'd be, like, staring and being like, where am I? You know what I mean? I was driving from the west coast of Florida to the east coast of Florida to go to West Palm Beach for Newsmax. I was driving across the state, and I was in the middle of nowhere. There were two 70-mile stretches of where I was driving in the middle of nowhere. Oh my word, I was horrified. I was like, I'm just seeing farms and cows and all these things, which is beautiful. I loved seeing it. But I was like, imagine living out here where there's one mailbox every 20 miles. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Oh, no. I'd lose it. Yeah, Lisa lives in Oklahoma. Yeah, I love like Queen Lisa. Shout out to her. I miss her very much. But yeah, I cannot live in the middle of nowhere. I'll go visit for a few days. I'll drive through it like I did, but I don't think I could live there. I'd be horrified. I'd lose my mind too. I need to see people. I need community. I need all those things. Yeah. Kevin Law says, I love living in Utah. I mean, where Utah Valley was a decent area. Like, you know, it was too scary. Mike Vollmer says, I live in upstate New York for 13 more weeks. Hashtag GTFO NYC. Bullish on you. Bullish on you, my friend. Meninja says, I like no neighbors. Listen, that's good. That's good. If you can handle being next to nobody and being on your own, bless your heart. Me, I grew up in chaos. I grew up in chaos. So it's like, it would take me like, even where I live now is very mellow compared to where I used to live. And I like it a lot. So maybe I would like maybe a little bit more quiet, but I don't think much. I'd probably lose my mind. I'd be losing noodles. Right, ver hoofty floof. I'd be losing noodles out there. But more people live in, you know, these type places where the next mailbox is like 5+ miles away. And I just can't imagine that. Solo Happy said it's -8 here. GM. Oh boy, please stay warm. Please stay warm. Thank you guys very much for coming to the show today. I appreciate every single one of you guys. But yeah, guys, we're getting after it today. We're getting after it tomorrow as well. First, Florida Real, bless your heart, is a negative, saying, is it really? I thought it was a nice thing to say. I thought it was nice. Well, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. No Global said, you wouldn't want to live in the city once you move out. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not like in the city right now, but it's like a more quiet area, but there's still like things going on here. So I don't know what I could really do. I don't know, but I'll see, right, Sowell? But thank you guys so much for being here today. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't yet, please join the Discord. We're going to be getting after it in the Discord. And next week, I want to start doing after shows. So I would end the show, go into the Discord for a little while, and hang out with you guys, and then go on about the day, and you guys would as well. But please make sure you guys are getting after it with me. Please join the Discord. Please become a member of the channel to get a members-only after show. Please subscribe to the channel. We have also educational videos going out. We have the Randi Roundup, which is a new series that I'm working on. There's a playlist for it as well, so please check out the playlist. Let me see if I could share it. It doesn't let me share it. That's weird. But please make sure you guys check out this video. Smash the like on it. I'm going to work on doing another one today. But like I said, I'm working on doing a whole new shift in 2025, and maybe I'll comment more on that tomorrow when we have more people coming through and asking, you know. But yeah, we're going to get after it. Thank you guys so much. Please join the Discord, join the Telegram, join everything. Make sure you're a member of the channel. Thank you guys so much. I hope you liked our new emojis today. Again, if you haven't yet, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, share the stream out with friends. I'm going to get after it today. I hope you do as well. Have a beautiful day, a happy Wednesday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And don't forget, tomorrow we have the Lizard Lookout. I do not have a link for it yet, but let's get after it. Thank you guys so much. Have a beautiful day. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.